Yo, what's good, my fellow deadheads? Your overlord has returned with yet another Kaiju number 8 video. And guys, I hope you are having an excellent day. We are going to go ahead and take a look at the raid battle and the changes that they have made to the raid battle, because like they said, they are going to reset the raid battle. It is already reset. Most of the things that happen happen on JST timeline, so whenever they do happen, they usually happen like a day in advance where I am. So even for the Steam version release, instead of it being on October 1st, for me it'll probably be on September 30th, but not too sure yet. Just not sure what time of day they plan to release it, or maybe it does say what time of day. But yes, we have the Kaiju number 2 raid battle being reran, and a lot of people were asking, a lot of people were commenting down below the raid battle notice that said they were going to reset it in the first place, and a lot of people were saying like, good, you reset the raid battle, now you need to reset the rewards. And I thought it was pretty obvious they were resetting the rewards, because they told us to accept the rewards before they reset the entire raid battle. If you are resetting the raid battle so that everybody can relive the experience, part of the experience is getting the rewards as well. So there would be no point in resetting the raid battle if there were no rewards tacked in, unless they were adding on a raid battle shop or something of that nature, because there would quite literally be nothing for you to farm. But we can see here that the boss's HP has been moved from 170 trillion to, I don't know why they write their numbers like this, but I'm gonna shoot for, instead of 170 trillion was how much HP the boss had. Now the boss's HP has been increased to 4 quadrillion 300 trillion HP. So much more HP. Actually, let's divide that and see how much more HP it is. So they increased the boss's HP by like 25 times what it was before. Hopefully this actually does make it so that we can do it. If you guys want to see the actual information right here, the defeat time for the last one was 18 hours and 39 minutes. The most deployments was 236 times. So was this one individual person deployed 236 times? Oh my gosh, bro, sit down. Then highest damage was 2 billion damage in one run. And the highest damage squad setup was 5-star Hoshina, the new number 10 uniform Hoshina, 4-star Hoshina, 4-star Mina, and then 5-star Reno, which 4-star Mina is definitely going to be a better buffer than what I'm using with the Sagan. I definitely don't need Sagan to tank for me. Really, Sagan is just there to give me that crit rate buff on her ultimate, but yeah, I definitely need to work on Mina. Maybe that's the next character that I actually invest some like materials into for real. But yeah, we need to get Mina worked on, but we can definitely hit a higher damage potential. But for now, I am chilling with my squad of this basically, but with Sagan right here instead of Mina. But we're going to go ahead and go into the game. I do have one more run today for Kaiju number 2, so we're going to go ahead and knock it out. Or one more ticketed run. I can obviously do more runs in a day, but I saved one ticketed run for us to do this. Alright guys, we're actually in the raid battle. You can see that they reset the buff that we had, because I'm pretty sure that the level that the slash buff was up to was like 1 million. And again, like I said, the boss's HP is 25 times higher than what it was. So I don't think that the fight is going to take 25 times longer to defeat, but it will definitely take us like a few days, considering that we are getting exponentially stronger as we do this fight. So I imagine this will take us like 3 days, 4 days at most, but I can't front on you. 4 days buys me enough time to hold me over until right before the October 1st update. So that is more than sufficient enough in my opinion. Then you can see here, like I said, they actually did reset all of the rewards. I'm not sure if the rewards actually changed that much. You get the rewards so fast, you really don't pay attention to them as you're like sitting there. But if you look through the rewards, the last time I'm pretty sure the rewards stopped at the 9,000 mark. Now you can see here the rewards actually stop at the 17,000 mark. And sure, it is just credits that you're getting, but I'm going to be honest with you, I've been working on a lot of uniparts and I need a lot more credits. So not going to cry about the credits this time. Usually I feel like my standpoint is, don't give us all this extra stuff at the end and just give us credits at the end, but like, no, give us the credits. I need them shits right now, so I will take it. But we are going to see how boosted we can get Mina, and if we can get Mina boosted to a reasonable degree, we'll use her for this run, but if not, we'll stick to the original team that I was just explaining. Yeah, I'll be honest, chat, 4-star Mina is not in the cards for this video because she is only level 60 with the resources that I put into her, but to boost her up even more, I need to farm skill materials, I need to farm, limit break materials, I need to farm gold, I need to farm, like, a lot of stuff. So Unfortunately, not this video, but we will get Mina worked on in the near future, and we will have her looking excellent. But we're going to go ahead and hop in with the usual setup, the usual culprits. I'm just going to kind of let the game do its thing, because I know the game can auto battle this, and I also know that, you know, we will as a community be doing this, and some of the missions aren't even based on what I do. Plus my CPU tends to get pretty good damage when I just let it do its thing. Like Hoshina just hit for 2.6 million to start off right there. By the way, I just want to say I am so glad I finally started working on this man's skill levels, because like the difference in damage is definitely night and day, in my opinion at least. So we just went from 3.3 mil damage done to 6.36. So this man just did 3.3 million damage on his own, or did he do 3.06? I can't remember what the number exactly was at, but yes, our damage is going to start to look really menacing. I think so far, since this is a reset, I don't even think that I've hit the 200 million damage point. I think the most I've done is 121 million. So very curious to see what we can get to. Do we have resourceful in a pinch going on right now? How much damage is this? I'm curious. From 13.2 million to 39 million. So we just hit 26 million right there. Not bad at all. But again, the stage has just been reset today. You can see that the boss is only at 99% HP. So people have not really broken into this too much. Or maybe people have broken into this by the same number of times that people would have already cracked into this. Maybe people have already cracked into it that many times. But at the same time, since it's just so much more HP, you can't tell. Oh my gosh, was that 30 million? I'm not sure if that was 30 million, chat. I wasn't 100% paying attention, but I think that was 30 million right there that we just hit. I do not assume this man would have got a crit and only hit 3 million at the point that he's at already, especially because we did recently just do some summons for number 10 uniform Hoshina. So he is actually building up 5%. Ooh, resourcefulness in a pinch looking beautiful right there. Resourcefulness in a pinch. Where is it? So we got the extra speed, 26% extra speed and 52% extra crit damage. We have an extra 25% crit rate. So our crit rate is actually 99% right now, and our crit damage is actually well over 200%. Like it's 230 something percent, 243%, I think, 243.3%. And our speed is literally 192. So this Hoshina does look like an absolute demon. This Hoshina right here, his speed, because this Hoshina has not killed anybody, he's not giving the other Hoshina an extra 20 speed. But I literally was in here and I saw that this Hoshina was getting like plus 100 speed on some occasions. So definitely the synergy is 1,000,000,000% there. We are actually not able to use our blast attack, which is unfortunate. But we are going to keep the SP low so that we can get, oh my gosh, is that just 5 million on a basic? Stop it. But I'm going to let it continue the auto battle, and I'm going to just let it finish out its run. I don't want to mess up any actions in the middle and try to take the credit for what work auto battle did, right? If auto battle does better stats than me, then that means that I need to it's a skill ceiling. I need to get over the skill gap and actually learn how to play the game, right? I don't know. But yeah, no, we're gonna let auto battle cook for now, just because that is going to be some solid damage there, and it's also going to give us crit damage plus 30%, which is just going to make the two Hoshinas stronger. How much damage does this do? An extra 24 million damage, and then we're going right into an ultimate to follow up on the heels of that, which is going to do an additional 23 million damage. So I think that we have just cleared our record so far for the first day. And guys, like I said, we can do as many attempts as we want to, but my whole thing is doing my ticketed runs and then saving my stamina for other important grinds. This is going to hit everybody, but it's not really going to hit too hard. Everybody's going to be perfectly fine from this. This attack right here is probably the main reason why I didn't want to throw Mina into the mix, just because I feel like that attack would have absolutely disintegrated her right there. Because again, like I said, she's only level 60. How much damage does this one do? This one does an extra 14 million damage. So the damage is definitely starting to get calm on that attack right there. But do I want to take over this last turn? Nah, it'll be fine. I mean, like I said, we've already cleared the damage that we did in the last run. I would definitely like more if... There we go. I'll say I definitely like it more if this man could get more blast attacks or more combat skills off. That was only 18 million damage. But we have another ultimate coming. Oh my god. Like, dude, this is insane how many ultimates this man has coming, how much extra speed he has going on. Like, oh, okay, we're at 186 million. So we're almost at 200 million on the first day here. So not quite 200 million on the first day, but I will take from 121 million to 187 million in terms of improvement from the first run I've done today to the last run I'm going to be doing today. But like I said, bro, this is just reset today, and we're going to have more runs to do this. But guys, I'm glad that this reset, I think this is a step in the right direction. It is going to give us a little bit of something to do for the next few days, and it also is a stage where we can test out units. Now, unfortunately, it is a stage that does eat stamina, but nonetheless, I am happy that they did reset it, because actually, after I did my initial wave of videos, I actually wanted to test out Kikuru and the other Hoshina in here, and I just summoned two dupes of the old Hoshina, and I actually summoned a dupe of Kikuru's weapon. So maybe that is reality, the fates telling me to go ahead and try to get that video out. But if you guys did enjoy this video, you can go down below, you can leave a like on the video, you can go watch my Hoshina summons as well, because the Dead Man definitely did that for you. And you guys can comment down below and let me know what you want to know. But that is going to be it. Anything that you want to do it, and leave a comment down below and let me know. But also, guys, if you want to see more team compositions for this besides just number 10 Hoshina, 4-star Hoshina is going to be there no matter what, always. But if you want to see other teams besides 4-star Hoshina and just see other DPSs in here in general, then y'all let me know, and the Dead Man will get to work for you. But it's got to make sense. It's got to be a character who I have worked on. And if it's not a character who I have worked on, it's going to take a little bit of time before that video comes out. But if you guys did enjoy the video, do all the things that the Dead Man did say before. Remember, the Dead Man does love ya. Y'all have an excellent night. Peace out.